What if I told you I put over 1.8 million naira into the stock market and I'm going to show you exactly what happened to it? Not a simulation, not a theory, not someone else's results, but mine. The gains, the losses, the mistakes I made, the stocks that rewarded me, and the ones still keeping me waiting. Because nobody on the internet is showing you this side of investing. And I think it is the time someone did. Stay with me. Hello everyone, welcome back to Invest with Dan. If you are new here, my name is Dan. And today's video is different from everything I have put out before. Because today, I'm not going to teach you theory. I'm not going to give you textbook definitions or explain concepts from a whiteboard. Today, I am going to show you my actual portfolio, my real numbers, my real gains, my real losses. And I am going to tell you the honest truth about what stock market investing actually looks like. Not the version you see on TikTok with people flashing gains and making it look easy, but the real version. The version with mistakes, the version with patience, and the version that actually works. Let us get into it. I started investing in the stock market a few years ago, and honestly, when I started, it was exciting. The idea of putting money somewhere and watching it grow, there is nothing quite like that feeling. But let me be real with you. There were more far downs than ups in the beginning. I made so many mistakes when I first started. Mistakes that cost me real money. Mistakes I wish someone had warned me about. The biggest one, I was buying stocks based on TikTok hype. I know. But that is the truth. I was following different accounts, watching videos, reading posts, all of it promising that this stock or that stock was going to explode. And I was buying based on that. Not research, not analysis, not data, just hype. And none of it added up the way those accounts said it would. The real knowledge. The knowledge that actually changed how I invest and how I think about markets came from making mistakes myself, from losing money and asking why, from sitting with the uncomfortable reality of a portfolio that was not doing what I expected and deciding to understand it instead of running from it. That is when things started to shift. And this is exactly why I'm making this video. Because I have been through the confusion, I have been through the hype, I have been through the losses, and I have come out the other side with first-hand knowledge that nobody gave me. Knowledge I had to earn the hard way. If I can use that experience to help even one person avoid the mistakes that I made, then every loss was worth something. So what you're looking at right now is my actual portfolio on the True app. I am showing you this because I have no reasons to lie. No reason to fabricate numbers. No reason to make this look better than it is. What you see is what it is. Real investing, real results, real time. Let me start with my Nigerian stock market portfolio. As of earlier this year, I have invested over 1.8 million naira in the Nigerian stock market, and my total gain on that portfolio over 1 million naira. Now, before you get excited, let me explain how that happened. Because it did not happen by accident and it did not happen overnight. I bought 3 specific stocks: Beta Glass, Presco, and MTN. And I want to tell you exactly why I chose those 3. Because the process mattered just as much as the result. Before I bought a single share of any of them, I did thorough research. Not TikTok research, not social media research, actual research. I asked questions, a lot of questions. I spoke to people who understood the market. I read financial reports. I checked historical performance. And I used the PE ratios, the price to earning ratios, to determine whether each stock was overvalued or undervalued at the time I was buying. For anyone who doesn't know what a PE ratio is, it basically tells you how much you are paying for every unit of a company's earning. A high PE can mean the market expects strong growth, but the stock might be expensive. A low PE can mean the stock is undervalued and there is room for growth. I check the past performance records of each company. I look at their revenue trends, their profit history, their market position, and I made my own assumptions about future returns based on what the data was telling me. This is the work that most people skip. This is the work that made the differences. I have been buying this three stock consistently for the past 3 years through the Truth app. Not all at once. Not when I had a large lump sum. Consistently, month after month, building the position over time. And the result, as you can see, have been genuinely good. Now let me show you the other side. My US stock portfolio. I bought 3 US stocks. NVDA, which is Nvidia, Microsoft, and the VICI Properties. I am going to be completely transparent with you. These stocks have not been performing the way my Nigerian portfolio has been performing. NVDA had a strong run but has pulled back significantly. Microsoft has been relatively flat in my holding period. VICI has not moved the way I anticipated. And I want you to look at this. Really look at it because this is what stock market investing actually looks like. One part of your portfolio can be doing exceptionally well. Another part can be delayed, flat, or even down. This is not failure. This is not a reason to panic sell. This is just how the stock market works. Different stocks move at different times. Different markets move at different speed. Patience is not optional in this game. It is the entire game. People who lose money in the market are almost always the people who panic when one part of their portfolio is not moving and sell at exactly the wrong time. I have not sold my US stocks. I am still holding because the research I did before buying still hold up. These are fundamentally strong companies. And time, patience, discipline time is on the side of anyone who bought quality. I want to say something directly that I do not think enough people say honestly. The stock market works. It genuinely, powerfully, historically works. But it takes time. Most of the time, it takes a while. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not a gambling platform. It is not a place where you put money in today and count your profits tomorrow. It is a long-term wealth-building tool. And the people who treat it that way are the ones who look back in 10 years and are genuinely grateful they started. I am showing you my real portfolio today with the gains and the part that are still waiting because I want you to have an accurate picture. Not the fake picture you see online. Not the person who shows you their wins. The real picture. Because the real picture is what prepares you to stay in the game long enough for the game to reward you. Also, I want to be transparent about something important. The portfolio you are seeing in this video is a demo account on Truth, not my live real portfolio. I made that decision deliberately because I want to protect my privacy and the security of my actual account. But the numbers I have shared with you, the 1.8 million invested, the 1 million in gains, the specific stocks, those are real from my actual experience. I have no reasons to lie to you. Building trust with this community means more to me than impressing anyone. So that is where I am right now. Real investing, real numbers, real patience, real results. And in my next video, I am going to show you exactly how I buy and sell shares on Truth, step by step, the actual process, so you can see how it works in real time. If you want to try Truth for yourself, you can download it and explore. It is one of the platforms I personally use and I am comfortably recommending it. But whatever platform you use, whatever market you start with, the principles are still the same. Do your research. Check the fundamentals. Be patient. Do not follow hype and never invest money you cannot afford to leave alone for the long term. You have got this. If this video helped you, or if seeing a real portfolio gave you the push you needed to start, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to see the real side of stock market investing. Subscribe to this channel because you are just getting started. I'll see you in the next one. Stay intentional, stay building.